It is wiring harness day. As you can see, I stretched the harness out to figure out where it all should land, and it's gonna come all the way over here. There's a lower part that's gonna be this piece here that goes over the top, and then there's an upper harness which is up here somewhere, so I'm gonna have to remove this metal bracket here and both headlights to get to everything. Then it's going to end up wrapping around here. As you can see, it is part of a very large harness that comes off the fans. And then it goes here into the fuse box. And I know this one here is going to wrap around and be this wire. And then this is like a plug that goes into the headlight, which is actually right there. So let's go ahead and get these headlights out and that piece and start replacing this harness. One of the biggest problems I had on this side was the charge pipe coming off of the intercooler, wraps around right here and goes into the intake, and it's right here in the way of where all this wiring needed to be. So I had to take that off. As you can see, the wire, the new harness runs right here, comes in T's here, and then what it does is you can see down. So this would be the ultimate end of where the harness goes. Hopefully you guys can see it. Right here is where the harness ends. You can see it's clipped into the frame in several spots. That's it. Then it has the snake under right there. Comes out from underneath. Comes here. And then comes out and under and terminates here, which is the harness that goes to the bumper. Then you harness here for the light, and then the turn signal. And then it snakes its way over here. And I was actually worried about the harness underneath here. I thought it might be kind of hard, but it wasn't that bad at all. If you flip this piece up right here, you can see one harness right there, one plug, and then there's another one right there. And there's a third one underneath here, right there, the purple. And that's it for up here. And it comes in here. You have a ground here actually, and another one right here that you need to bolt up. And then you have a connector here. This is the old plug, that's the new one. Disconnects here. So now we have to get into the fuse box to replace this piece here. Has to go into the fuse box. So what I'm about to show you is going to save you a whole lot of time. Anybody that's doing it. There are 3 wires right here and another one here, which I already have removed. And you probably still need, you might be able to leave them on, but I'd recommend taking them off. You don't have to unbolt it. I unbolted it because I wasn't sure how this went, but once you get those undone, right here is a pretty nifty handle. Pick this piece up and bring this back. Now you can see it. Bring that piece back, and now this whole piece will lift straight up. All right. And then look at that, there's your fuse panel. And now here is the actual green harness we need to get pull out. So it appears to be held in by some clips right here. You can see right here there's probably 4 clips on both sides that we need to, and I can't do it holding the camera, so. There you go, it's out. Now we can go ahead and just unplug this and we should be able to get the rest of the new harness in. So we have the air filter and the charge pipe installed back for the Procharger. Everything over here is back together. No problems with that whatsoever. And now we have everything clipped back in, bolted down, clipped, clamped, tightened, whatever you want to call it. And now the only thing to do is put in the headlights. I also got this piece on. Oh, that reminds me, before we go any further, we had the expensive $4 metal clip, which is going to go, I believe, right here for the headlight. These things just push in. That broke during the accident somehow, but there we go. We have $4 for one of those clips. So if you're working on your car and you have those things, don't lose them. Alright, everything's buttoned back up. Headlights in. Got the cross brace, the horns back on, and the headlights. So now the moment of truth. The only thing I can't test is the horn right now because Mama's asleep. Let's check it. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Everything works. And all that just for, now that I have this apart. Let's see. This plug here, you can see, you shouldn't be able to see any of that white. It should have been black all the way around. That piece rubbed off when it hit the tire. So water protrusion might have been an issue with that. And then right here we can see the wires rubbed through and are bare. They actually shorted out and blew the one fuse on me. So had all that work for just this one harness, one plug being bad. And that's the question I ask: would a body shop have done all that, and would they have done it right for that, or would they just cut the plug off and soldered it on and shipped it? That we will never know. Okay, everyone, that's it for now. There's nothing more for me to do. I have all the parts that I have for the car are on, so everything is 100% done. The new headlight, the harness, the auxiliary radiator, all the broken pieces that were here, the broken brackets, everything is done. The car is 100% minus the fender and the front end. So once I go ahead and get this off the paint, I can go ahead and finish that, and it'll be nothing more than put on the fender. Once the front end goes on, we have the grills that pop in, the daytime running lights, and of course the upper and lower grill for the 50th snap in, and that'll be it. We'll put it back in, and then we can see what this bad girl will run at the quarter-mile with that Procharger on her. So again, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the rebuild process so far. Maybe you learned something, some of the stuff that I've had to do on the car. If you have to work on your own, again, please subscribe to the channel, help me grow. Man, I really just would love to get this channel huge and we could do a lot more car content, and I just need the revenue coming in. So the only way to do is to grow the channel. I'm trying to do the best I can for good content. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you learned anything, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me, and we will see you at the body shop.